What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 35 of the Going Full Hyrox series. Part 1 of the series is pretty much done. Obviously it is done because I trained for Nice, which is now over, which almost seems like a blur, to be honest. It seems like no time at all I've been there and come back. Let's go now while there's no traffic. But yeah, it was really good, and I've had time to reflect on it. On Sunday, Kai and I went over to Monaco for the day. I put some pictures on screen. Monaco wasn't quite what I thought it would be. It was a lot quieter, given the fact it was Sunday and everywhere was pretty much closed. Only busy part was outside the casino, and even that wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be. And then on the plane back in the evening, it was pretty much playing Spot the Hyrox in the airport. Pretty much a whole flight was full of everyone who'd just done Hyrox. There was a lot of chat of how was your time, was it your first comp, yada yada yada. And the way I can describe it is like an excited school trip, a bus coming back from a day out somewhere. Is this even recording? Oh yeah, it's blocked there. And so yeah, I had a little bit of a brain fog, then my mind just pretty much just shut off and went blank. But right now I'm heading over to Vault to get stuck straight back into training, because in a little over 10 days time, I always do Tuesday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah, 10 days time, Kay and I will be doing Hyrox Birmingham, so time to sort of just get back into training, really flush out the system and try and maintain that peak for then. It's sessions like that make me realise how boring bodybuilding training is, and also how I can't seem to function properly without a proper programme to follow. I even cut that session short because I just wasn't feeling it. I was joints were a bit achy, and I was just, again, I'm still sort of feeling bunged up, so not 100%. Like all here still feels blocked, but still got a decent session in. And tomorrow I'm going to try and do a leg day. I was practicing some hinging between movements and seemed to be okay on the knee, which surprisingly feels after that session it's feeling okay. I thought it would be much worse given the fact that I was in work for the first time in a while doing lots of steps, but it seems to have eased off a lot. But I'm not going to try and push it too much tomorrow. I could have played football tonight, but decided against it because of the knee. But maybe I could have played, but I'm actually being sensible for once and resting it. But tomorrow's going to be a lower session, posterior chain focus, some isolation work, and we'll just see how the knee feels. So yesterday I went to work with the best intention of going to the gym afterwards, but because the weather was that bad, it just put me in a really bad mood. I got absolutely soaked, got splashed by cars 3 times by huge puddles, and my skin just felt damp and I just felt cold to the bone, and I just thought, no, scrap it. And then he didn't feel too great, which after that bike warm up still doesn't feel too great, so that's a bit concerning. Not as bad as it initially, but it makes it feel itchy sort of around the knee area and sort of down the shin, so let's keep things nice and light on the RDLs. And to be honest, I can't really be bothered being here or doing much, so I'm probably going to do 3 or 4 sets of the RDLs, some leg extensions, test how they're doing those, some seated hamstring curls, and then I'll probably call it there. Maybe some weighted lab work and of course some arm work, and then I'll see how the knee reacts to all of that. Yeah, so this session didn't go how I thought it would at all. Everything just felt heavy and my mind just wasn't in it. I was taking far too long between sets and my grip was just not there. I thought I could do these without straps or hook grip, but even with hook grip, it was just a struggle, which is when your grip goes, it's a indicator that you are very fatigued and need rest. Now, I feel like this knee injury is a lot, well, definitely my fault, because I've just neglected any direct leg work, and all I've done is run with sort of minimal strength work around it. So that's something that needs to change going forwards. On these leg extensions, my right quad was definitely firing, having to work a lot harder during this movement. So, which shows the bursa is definitely sort of still inflamed, and it feels like it must be sort of pressing a nerve. It's causing an itching sensation down the inside of my shin. You can't see there, but this is, I think it's something like 20 kilos, but my right quad was working so much harder than my left, so that's something to keep an eye on. And then after this, just did some core work just to finish off, and yeah, it just felt like a massive waste of time. Would have been better off just going home and getting some more rest. I've got Odin consoling me because you can feel that I'm a bit of a mood, because I kind of just feel like I've lost my mojo with training. To be honest, that session just, it was pretty awful. Felt pretty pointless. Literally did the RDRs, leg extensions, dead bugs, and just called it there. Literally 3 sets of each, and just I was sat in between sets thinking, what was the point of me being here? And this is definitely not how I saw this week going. Not sure how I saw it going anyway, but I kind of saw it going a bit better than this. But obviously the knee still isn't 100%. It's actually feeling okay, so I think I'm going to test out on a very short, maybe 5-6k tomorrow, see how I'm feeling after work and a good night's sleep. But it's just been a frustrating couple of days of training and just getting back into the swing of things. I just think feeling run down is just affecting my mood as well. Like, obviously the Hyrox is a big hit on the system, on the body. I've been training for months, so I'm just, I think, run down from that, so I've kind of lost motivation and mojo. So I think after next week I'll take another week easy, and then I think 12 weeks out was the 27th of November, and that's when I'll jump on a new program. I'll probably go with the program, spelled PROGRM. I need to mention them first, but right now I'm gonna eat some foods. I've decided to increase my calories even more, because even though I didn't train yesterday, I've still lost weight. So I'm going to up them. I'm going to aim for at least 3,800 to 4,000 calories, and then go from there. Go for like a mini bulk. So let's go eat, rest, and then hopefully tomorrow is a much better day. Not sure who enjoys the massage gun more, me or Odin, but it's time to actually test out the knee with some running. Knee doesn't feel too bad after yesterday's leg session, albeit I didn't do much. I was expected to be a little bit worse after those leg extensions, but the only issue I found is my quad has been very tight where I was massaging then. Spent a good few minutes doing that, and then on the foam roller for the hamstrings and quads again. So the knee is feeling a little bit suspect, I'd say. Like that sort of numb bubble feeling is there below the kneecap, but we're gonna test it out. Maybe just a very short 5k if I make it that far, and then we'll go from there. Really not feeling too confident, but I'm feeling in a much better mood. I'm much more positive than I've been the last couple of days, so let's go and head out for that now, and then get back to the boys looking very sad that I'm going out. Don't be mister, I won't be too long. So that was a huge one. That wasn't a wasted time, it was a a good test. The knee is definitely not ready to be run on, so I just did pretty much a loop around the block, and pretty much straight away just flared up. I instantly, it wasn't painful, but I felt if I carried on it would have been painful. I felt like that ball just sort of swell up underneath the knee right there. So I'm probably gonna ice it in a minute. It's just very frustrating. This week's not gone how I pictured it at all, similar to last week. Really, it's just been a pretty poor week, to be honest. But I'm hoping it's going to be okay next week. Probably rest next few days, make sure I massage it, stretch it, maybe take some ibuprofen just to help keep that swelling down, ice it. Just obviously I'm going to keep it mobile because obviously I'm walking 20,000 steps a day, but just very frustrating. Like I said earlier, I just feel like I've lost my mojo for training this week. Obviously I've been ill, but I kind of feel like I've got a bit back today. Looking forward to this run, but then doing that run, trying to, it's just knocked me back again. So very frustrating indeed. Just hope next week goes much better. I'm probably just going to copy the same taper as before Nice, and then week after Birmingham, just see how the body's feeling. Really shouldn't be too bad since it's a pairs one, so I'm not doing all the work, but I'm still running the 8k, so it'll be interesting to see how the knee holds up for that. And then time off from any sort of crazy training, and then end of November get stuck into Euros prep. Nice 12-week block for that, and then who knows, try and get some races or more Hyrox booked in for them. But right now I'm gonna go and change, take Odin for his evening stroll, although he's currently snoozing next to me. Odin, you wanna go for a walk? Wanna go for a walk? No? Okay. Yeah, he'll soon perk up once he gets his collar out, but hoping this weekend's gonna be nice and relaxed, resting, and then next week's a new week. I'm gonna be 100% and ready to, I don't know, ready to compete again by the end of the week. Don't know where I was going, to be honest, but I will catch you all in the next one anyway. Peace.